So now our goal is to get to where they've been taken. Again, becomes one of the cases of what's the time frame here? Because from Leon being caught here to him waking up here, Sadler also appears, injects him, and then Leon wakes up after that. And there's also the thing, we're not going to get here before Leon gets out. We're going to get here. And we'll get here when Leon enters the house. What's the time frame of that? It doesn't work out at all. Now we can go in here. Is there anything worth getting here? Like, the idea behind it of what was Ada doing the entire time while she was running around. Kind of cool, and Ada contributed to a bunch of the events like ringing the church bell. Nice idea. But a lot of this it just doesn't stand up to any kind of scrutiny. So they didn't actually have any kind of destroyed cupboard model, wardrobe model. They just removed the wardrobe. Well, we got an incendiary grenade out of it, I guess. Alright, let's save again. Remember kids, always rotate your saves when you're recording, whenever possible. You know, thank God Ocarina of Time didn't mess up during recording at any point. Now we end up with what is actually kind of an interesting thought. Going backwards around here is kind of interesting because it's not something you ever do in the main game. But also, these guys just popped in. I don't think you ever see anybody in the main game pop in like that. You never see anybody at this kind of distance. There we go. So, you know, that's sloppy. Like, maybe the resolution was low enough to not really have to worry about it on PS2. But definitely becomes a case of maybe you should have checked this before you just put it out, Capcom. Also, Capcom, where's Onimusha 3 HD? Give me an Onimusha collection, Capcom. Onimusha Warlord's cool, but you know I'm really there for Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. These weren't here before. Is this actually a separate instance? Is this going to be worth checking over again? No, that's still shut, so never mind. Alright, let's go. Now, admittedly, this is one of Separate Ways' coolest ideas coming up. Well, she didn't fall into him, so that's kind of... Is the gate locked here? No, it isn't. I don't actually have to fight them. That guy's wearing Leon's jacket. It's weird, but the explanation's kind of neat. The explanation for where the jacket went. You know what? No, I might want to deal with these guys. Oh, I didn't block it properly. You know what? Let's rethink this. Let's reload this. I just realised I only actually have one full healer here, and a first aid spray, which I think I started with. That's kind of worrying. See how well this works out. Oh, come on. Really? That's it? That wasn't worth a grenade. Is there anything at the entrance? Doesn't look like it. What's the explanation for leaving? Someone's pushing against it, they just bar it, they're actually blocking it physically. Alright, let's go take care of Leon's jacket. Like, the guy is specifically set so that you'll notice him. The cutscene happens, he runs away in front of the gate. They really want you to see this guy. Damn it. Hitbox on that was a little off. Okay, there we go. See, that's why I say 3 rather than 4. It's a good thing we got all those X. There we go. And you? Oh, come on, you're not dead yet? So I think the best result of this would be that Ada gets to take Leon's jacket. But no, this is just... no. It's neat that they give an explanation for it, it's kind of disappointing that nothing else happens with it. It's like, with Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. With Indiana Jones' Crystal Skull, Sean Connery was offered the chance for a cameo, and he declined. Part of the reason being that he felt it'd be kind of disappointing if they go up to Sean Connery in the movie, if they go up to Henry Jones Sr. and be like, hey, you want to come on an adventure? And he's like, nah, I'm good. And it kind of feels like that. It's like Leon's jacket didn't need an explanation, and getting the explanation comes across as like, I could have done more with it, though. It leaves you wanting, is the thing. But yeah, in the time it took us to get here, somehow Leon was dragged all the way down here, was injected, escaped, and has made it here. Which is really the timing of it makes no sense. I guess you kind of also end up with the problem of when you explain Ada, she loses a lot of the appeal. It's like the appeal of Ada, especially in this scene, is that she's just here. There's the intrigue, you don't quite know what she's after. Explaining it kind of ruins it. But it's also part of the reason why Ada really shouldn't have appeared as often as she does. Especially in RE6. When she appears in RE6, when they've clearly got no idea what they actually want to do with her anymore. Yeah, no, she's mysterious and has her own agenda. What is her agenda? We never know. She's had like 7 appearances now. Maybe you should explain it. This also creates one of the most awkward questions here. They have a rifle, they never use it. Their trunk rifle, they never use it against Leon, they'll never use it against Ada again. There's also the question, they knocked her out, like they knocked Leon out. They don't inject her with the Plagas, though. They drag her here, wait a bunch of time, and then decide to kill her. And it's like, how long did you leave this for? Also, how did that in any way hit her leg like that? In trying to have fun little answers for questions, separate ways just create... Oh, you. Separate ways just creates more questions. And I suppose part of that is because of its really poor execution in answering the questions that it wanted to answer anyway. Also, it's night time now. Get rid of you. No, I could have done with you falling down. Damn it. Brown egg, shotgun. Is that guy gonna burst? He hasn't burst yet. There's also the concern we only have one flash grenade. Alright. And this brings up another problem with the Blacktail. Considering the lack of... Oh, he doesn't actually get to examine that. Leon does, it's kind of weird. Considering the lack of flash grenades, you really want the handgun to have more power for dealing with the Plagas. And the Blacktail just doesn't cut it. Which means we're really going to have to balance that out with getting the rifle. Hopefully we've got enough money combined with treasures to buy it. I don't know where the merchant is. He might be upstairs in the cable car station. That's not good. You know, I'm not entirely fond of the Blacktail repeatedly firing if you hold the trigger. That's not something I like. Okay. Seriously? Because I know I need to go there. Is this an instance of separate ways really wasting your time? Yeah, the key's just here. And we need to go down there because the cable car isn't operating. We need to go and get the key. The key is in the... what is it? The barn?
Welcome.
Alright, what you got for me?
Got a selection of good. What are you selling?
What have I got for you? Gold chicken egg,
Thank you.
gold spinels, the ruby, gold bangle. I'm going to hold on to the cat's eye just in case. I am not sure whether or not... I'm going to need to rearrange this. I am not sure if we'll end up finding the base stein to combine it with.
Thank you.
Scope isn't necessary.
Come back.
You know, by the time we had this many weapons in the main game, we already had a bigger attaché case. I think the biggest we get here is the large. We definitely don't end up with the XL. You know, gotta admit, I like the physics on the ribbon. Like, look at that. Actually reacting to the wind. There's obvious problems with it because it's a physics-based object on the character. Like, there's a reason you don't really get a proper look at the dress while you're moving. Looks more like pants than an actual dress. Yeah, the dress doesn't have proper physics on it. Yeah, this is time wasting. Go up to go down to go up again. Huh. The red cat sign, which suggests the possibility. And another one of these. Go away. Seriously, you just smacked me with a torch? Oh hey, another red herb. Boy, am I glad that we've been finding so many chicken eggs, because it's meant the healing I've had to do has just been easily taken care of. We're going to run out of space soon, I can feel it. Nothing else up here? Are you on the right? Yes, you are. Well, that felt unnecessary. Again. Okay. Let's take care of you. I feel like the pathfinding isn't quite working. Here, let's do this. I was a little worried that guy had popped Plaga then. Are you gonna jump down again? Oh no, he figured it out. Good work. What else? Ooh. Well, I'm glad we got to use that. That key was floating, wasn't it? Anyway, I mentioned before this place looks weird when it's not on fire. I mentioned before the point in this chapter that feels like it should be the cut-off, and that's when you get knocked out. It's kind of weird that the chapter doesn't end there, and the place where it does end feels really kind of arbitrary. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Damn it. I pressed X before I dropped my pistol. So instead of running forward, I reloaded. Ah, boy.